Hey everyone, Eat Sleep from the Techies here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about magic bullets. Looks more specific. Wow, that went terribly. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to be talking about the Magic Bullet suite. It's a plugin for Adobe After Effects that will make your life much easier if you like to use color correction. So, I've probably spent so much time trying to get the good kind of color correction and using the stuff in After Effects, using like lift gamma grain and diffusion and brightness and contrast, and then the messing with the color wheel. That gets really annoying, and color curves, and of course the concepts are all the same, but it's just, in my opinion, it's annoying. They should have a suite where it's just for a specific kind of thing. Kind of like how Video Copilot has optical flares, which is just flares. That kind of thing. It's a really good plug-in, and it makes your life much easier. So I have a clip here from forever ago. I don't know. It was like 2 years, 3 years ago, back when like Black Ops 2 first came out. Using a FAMAS. I had a clip of Gears 3 where I got a double torque headshot, but I couldn't find the original file. I've color corrected that so much and twixtered it up that I don't know where the original file is. But anyways, this will do just fine, just to show you guys what Magic Bullet is. So if you have their whole suite, you'll have all these other things, which I'll probably go over in other videos once I play around with it more. But I really love plugins. Plugins are just a lot of fun to play with. You should have plugins. I mean, why would you be doing things the default way when plugins are available? And even if you can't buy them, there are other ways to get them. I'm not going to talk about that, but there are free plugins, and there are very good free plugins, especially even in stuff like Cinema 4D. There are like Thrausi is one that's used all the time by people. But anyways, if we go under Effects and go to Magic Bullet Looks, this is a whole thing you can buy. You can just buy looks if you want. But we can go into here similar. We just hit Edit, and it'll bring up an additional window, just like Video Copilot does. And if it'll load, thank you, it'll show us our clip here, and then it'll have like our controls. So if you go over here to controls, you have your all the stuff I was talking about. You have your saturation stuff, contrast, and stuff like that. If you go to your matte tab, then you have all of your different kind of mattes and filters. And then if you go to lenses, you can get different kind of lenses. There's your vignette that you want. Camera, same thing. I don't even think I mess with camera. Oh yeah, I do mess with camera. Saturation and color curves is under camera. And then you have your post stuff, which I don't think I play with post at all. Yep, don't play with post. I don't really know what those are. But anyways, it's very simple. You have your subject here, and let's go to matte, and let's add a soft exposure. We'll add a soft exposure, and when you add stuff, you have your settings, obviously. But the reason I like Magic Bullet Looks so much is because of the interface and the ease of things. And one awesome thing that makes this better than like anything you've ever done. Let me go ahead and remove that. If we go over here to looks and we hover over looks, we have all of these presets they have tons and tons and tons of presets. Like, I mean, when I first used this, I was like, why even bother? Like, if anything, you can take something and, well, that looks terrible, but you can take something. There's one that I really like. You can take something like this. Maybe you want it to be more red, so you go to your curves and you just add some. Maybe you add some more red, or you do something like that. So doing stuff from scratch at this point in the game I say this point in the game, but um, I mean, you just don't need to do it anymore, just because you have plugins like this that can just help you out so drastically. Another one that I really like is if you go under cinematic. I've seen this in a lot of montages being used. I don't really watch too many montages anymore. I don't really play too many games anymore. But Blockbuster, this one, I see this one like it all day long. I mean, in my opinion, the vignette is kind of a little crazy, so I would lessen the vignette a little bit. But I mean, all day long I see this Gears, Halo, or variations of this. So, people know about it if you use it. I don't think using just these uh, presets here, like if you just sit here and use presets all day, then if you want to do that, go for it. But I'd tweak stuff, and plus you can get some new things, and obviously you can save stuff. So come up with a new preset, save it, and you hit finish. Boom, it's done. That vignette looks kind of bad, but anyways, you get the point. So Magic Bullet looks, stop doing things the other way. And I wasn't paid to do this in any way. I was just I was playing around in After Effects, and I was just like, hey, I've been getting some questions about color correction, and there's always, what's the best color correction? The answer is to get looks and just play with it. I mean, they have set, if you want something that's grainy, go grainy, but then mess with it. Don't just use defaults. But anyways, guys, I hope this was pretty useful for you. Thank you for watching. This has been Eat Sleep from the Techies.